Like and subscribe to my channel and click the bell icon to get new video updates.
Analysis. Economic development is a fairy tale for poor nations. Many things then happened. Governments from Buenos Aires to Mexico City turned on their heads half a century of statist, inward-looking economic policies. They cut budgets and sold public companies, open to trade in foreign capital. Mexico coupled its economy to the United States through NAFTA. Brazil and Argentina tied the knot through Mercosur. China swooped in to buy the region's commodities. But before you blame Latin American incompetence, consider this. The economic output of the average African citizen declined in those 42 years from 17% to 10%, that of the average rich world citizen, measured in purchasing power parity terms. Average GDP per capita in the Middle East fell from 114% to 41% of the G7 outside South Asia and East Asia. The development in the last generation in most countries that have not yet are rich actually declined. The economic convergence that economists once saw as the inevitable fruit of the encounter between rich world capital and poor world cheap labor has failed to materialize in too many places to be considered accidental. Bouts of euphoria, like the decade in which China seemed to buy all the iron, copper, soybeans and steak that South America could produce, mostly ended with a thud. The headline arguments how let us hook Mexico's economy to the richest and largest consumer market in the world failed to create widespread prosperity either. And let us not do the McKinsey thing. The guide investing in human capital is essential to become more productive and join global value chains will not help countries that cannot afford to send all their children to secondary school, let alone college. As Donald Rumsfeld might put it, poor countries need development strategies for the workers they have, not for those who may favor consultancies. Is that the track record of development and playbooks employed over the last few decades offer few precedents that might prove helpful in the new world that is unfolding? This is no coincidence. Manufacturing has a unique ability to increase productivity. Build a factory in the middle of a field that makes t-shirts or plastic toys to increase the productivity of even the least educated farmhand. Exports help leapfrog the small domestic consumer market. And the income from these companies can fund the investment in human capital and other inputs to move up the value chain. Forget farming too. Despite all the faith Brazil has placed in soy and beef, rising agricultural productivity is pushing people off the fields to seek jobs in the urban economy.